For your glory, Jesus, please let it be. I'm praying, God, for the people watching this video. Keep them safe. Heal them of all their sicknesses, diseases. Provide for them. Bless them. Anoint them. Keep them safe. Protect them, please. Same for their friends, family. Just please be with them, God. In Jesus' name. Amen. Hey, how's it going, my friends? It is Vasterz, aka G-Saves, and back with another video. For this video, we're on the game Rocket League, and I wanted to show you guys my settings, because I don't think I showed you guys this, at least in a while. So, yeah, I'm going to show you guys my settings for this game that I currently have set up. But yeah, let's go to the options, and yeah, it's going to be a really fast video. I just wanted to show this, and so you guys know what buttons I use and stuff like that. For this stuff, this is kind of minimal, like the gameplay and this and that. Like, I'll just skip through it, but you can pause it if you want on the video. Here's the camera settings right here. This right here is something that you really have to mess around with, I guess you would say. It depends a lot on your monitor screen. It depends about, you know, a lot. There's a lot of things. Like, these settings might not even work for you. Might not even be close for your settings. My monitor that I currently have is, I believe it's 1080p, I think. I believe it is. I believe it's that ratio. But these are the settings that I have for this monitor, and it works quite well. I kind of like it, you know, but it's from my, you know, personal perspective. In my opinion, these settings work really nice for me. For you, it might not work that well. So it's just you know, little comparison, you know, for these settings. Here's where it really counts, though. The controls. So for the controls, I switched a bunch of buttons, and my setup is, I use a controller usually. I use an Xbox One controller. Right now I'm using a Razer Wildcat controller, which is an Xbox One one. I believe that's what it was called. Literally, it's mad expensive, and it even came broken. Like, the right trigger was like broken. I had to fix it. Where's my refund? But if I'm not using the controller, I use a keyboard and a mouse. I know some people use just a keyboard, which is kind of weird. I don't find it to be too comfortable for me. I like to use both a mouse and a keyboard, so that's the setup that I kind of went for. So here are the buttons that I selected. So here we go. So I'm just gonna like let it, you know, like right here on the screen. I'll leave it here for maybe a few seconds or so. Then I'm gonna start scrolling down. I switched so many buttons. I completely forgot how many I switched. But I switched a bunch of buttons. I also want to let you know that for my mouse, it has like a few buttons on the side. So I ended up putting that for, I think it was like boost or something like that. So be aware of that, because I do have that. I have one of those fancy mouses. It's not really that fancy. It's like a Logitech one. It's not like, I want a better one. I want like a Corsair, maybe a Razer one. I think Corsair, because I have a Corsair keyboard right now, and I'm really liking it. So maybe make it match a little bit, you know what I mean? But let me scroll down now. There we go, the boost, as you can see on the keyboard and mouse, what I was talking about. It says thumb mouse 2. I believe that's the one I switched. It's on the side button for my mouse. But yeah, let me just scroll down, and you guys can watch this, compare the settings with your settings, and yeah, there's so many different things that I messed around with on here. It's insane. It took me like, I don't even know how long. It was a while. Like, I had the default settings for so long. I didn't like them at all. It just didn't match me. It didn't work out for me. So I just went on like free play, basically just me practicing, just changing the buttons over and over again, and these settings work out pretty nice for me. But it took a long time. Like, literally, I've been playing this game for over a year now. I think it's over 500 hours currently that I have on this game that I played. Yeah, maybe you could probably remove 1/3 of those hours, and I was probably just chilling on the menu or something like that. But yeah, I played this game for a while. But let me keep scrolling down. So, as you can see, there you go. As you can see, there's so many different things right here, guys, that I switched. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Like, it's insane. Even for the keyboard and mouse, there's some things that I don't even have. Like, for the keyboard or mouse. Like the camera swivel stuff. What is that? Like I have that for I have that for the controller, but I don't have that for the keyboard and mouse. What's up with that? What? Okay then. But yeah, like if you have this game, I highly recommend you get a controller. There's a bunch of people that have a controller. It could be like a PlayStation 4 controller or an Xbox One controller. And then you can even play this on an Xbox 360 or a PS3 controller too. They're cheap. You can find some on Amazon and stuff like that. In some stores, you know, it could be GameStop or whatever. Right now the controller prices are pretty cheap, unless if you want like some super fancy, like I have a super fancy one that for some reason showed up broken. Where's my refund? But yeah, like it's cheap. You can get a controller for like 20 bucks around there, or even less than that. And you know, this game really just pats the people that use a controller on the back like absolutely crazy. A bunch of the people that play this game use a controller. There's some people that still use a keyboard or a keyboard and mouse, but not many. Especially pro players on the competitive scene. Not many of them use a keyboard and mouse or just a keyboard. Not many of them use that. They use usually a controller. But yeah, let me keep scrolling down. So we're almost done right here. So as you can see, just a bunch of settings right here that I ended up switching. Like seriously, I don't even know how many things I switched. It's absolutely crazy. Wow, there's actually music stuff that you can switch. I didn't even know that, dude. Like I have the music disabled on this game for, you know, I don't want to be copyrighted and stuff like that for audio. Even though, you know, it could still happen. You know, that happened before randomly. I was like, what in the world song is this? I wasn't even playing that song. Why in the world did YouTube detect that? Yeah, that happened before. How you doing? I had to appeal for that. True story. That was legitimately a while back. That was in a Minecraft animation video, dude. Like, what in the world? But off topic. But but yeah, I have like the audio disabled. The music, I mean, disabled. I have the regular volume enabled though, like the sound effects and stuff like that. But let me keep scrolling down. Do 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 do. And you might be wondering why I'm deciding to make this video now. I have a really close friend of mine, 𝐵𝓊𝓈𝒾𝓃𝓃𝓆𝓊𝒾𝓃𝓃𝓃. Also Glorifying. They both have this game, and I wanted to help them out. You know, that's the main thing. It's kind of like they were struggling at the start. You know, I remember struggling at the start of this game. It was a pain. Literally, there's people on the wall flying, this and that, and I was just like, what? What am I doing? I'm just like, whoa, dude. Can you come down? Can you calm down? Calm down. I can barely jump off the floor. You know, it was something like that. And I remember before I used to think I was like insane. I used to think like Mr. Coney and I were like so sick at this game. And legitly, you can watch the first video of Rocket League that I have posted on the channel. I thought we were so sick. We were ready for tournaments. Dude, we were the biggest noobs like around, like legit major noobs, like top tier noobs. It was funny though. It's super cringe, but it's funny. Let me keep scrolling down. There we go. But yeah, the main reason why I wanted to post this video now, I probably should have posted this a lot sooner, a lot earlier. But right now I got a lot of motivation because Glorifying and 𝐵𝓊𝓈𝒾𝓃𝓃𝓆𝓊𝒾𝓃𝓃𝓆𝓾, two of my really close friends, have this game, and I want to help them out so they don't have to struggle too much like I had to when I started playing this game. Of course, these are my personal settings. They might not like it. They might literally think that these are the worst settings. Like Mr. Coney, I think he told me he just uses the keyboard. When he uses a keyboard, he uses just a keyboard. He doesn't use the mouse. But he does use a controller. I forgot what controller it was. It might have been... He tried like a bunch of stuff. I think he tried the PlayStation 4 controller and the Xbox One controller. And I think he told me that the PlayStation 4 controller is better for him. I'm not really sure why. But I never tried a PlayStation 4 controller yet. Maybe in the store I did, but I'm not too sure. I'm more of an Xbox person. I kind of grew up with that sort of thing, that element. So just be aware of that. But let's scroll to the video tab. And the video tab, I decided to go for performance. because my computer is not that powerful. It is really strong. It's like a medium tier build, but because I record, I wanted to lower the settings. And you might notice some settings you might be like, why, for example, did you limit your max FPS to 73? The simple reason, I tried 116, but it kind of messed up time to time. So I decided to put 73 around there. The reason why is actually because when I'm recording, like if the FPS of the game is way too high, like the recording can, like, you get what I mean? Like it has priority sort of thing. So I want the FPS on the recording to be maxed out, for the recording to look nice and fine. I'm still working on the settings. There might have been some parts on this video that might have been lagging or something like that. Still working on it, like literally. It's just practice, 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 because literally the settings for this computer is like completely different than my old computer. So I'm still working on the recording settings. I use Open Broadcaster software, and I'm still working on it. But I decided to limit my max FPS and lower a bunch of settings just so the recording doesn't lag out and stuff like that. And one of the main things, I think the reason why it does that is because of my RAM. My RAM is like 8 gigabytes. It's very, very low. And basically like half of that is already used or around there. Without like anything open or something like that. So yeah, I want to get that to like 16 gigabytes. Probably get an SSD drive as well. That'd be pretty cool. So I can put the videos on that, so I can encode it really, really quickly. I heard those two things will help out a lot. And then just work on the computer, you know, little by little, maybe different graphics card, this and that, just little by little. Let's go to the audio tab now. And my audio settings, once again, is because I make videos, so I don't tend to listen too much to the game sounds. So for example, I have music disabled, I have a bunch of things lowered down, simply because I don't really focus too much on the game audio for this game. I tend to just focus on, you know, I'm usually like on Discord, chat, or maybe Skype or something like that. So I try to focus on that instead of the game audio. So that's the reason why. And let's go to the chat options. And these are the chat options that I have. So I have these customized, so like it's for me. Like I kind of remember like some of the button combinations and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. So like for example, like if I scroll up, like you can change this to a bunch of stuff. For example, look, you can change this to a lot of stuff. But I decided to go for these because I really like these. These fit me. And the crazy thing is, now that I think about it, I don't know if there's a way to quick chat on the keyboard. Is there? I'm not really too sure. There might be. Because right here just shows up the buttons for the controller. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I kind of remember the combinations. Like up is kind of like, you know, you know what I mean? Because look at the settings that you can change it to. You can change it to a bunch of things. So the up, I have it to like letting my teammate know about me, what I'm doing at that specific time. The left is like compliments to my teammate, or, you know, saying thank you to my teammate. Right is reactions, like specific reactions that are mainly used. Like if my teammate does a sick shot or something like that, you know, I can be like, wow, or like, what a play, something like that. Apologies, or, you know, it's down for me. And I have this set to basically the common stuff, you know, sorry, my bad, whoops, you know, basic stuff. Up is like after the game. And for this one, mainly the one I use on this is GG. I don't really use these other ones. Whoa, my screen just kind of like glitched out a little bit right there. I'm not really sure why. I don't really use these right here. Everybody dance. That was fun. What a game. I think I do use what a game time to time. That was fun. Maybe time to time. Everybody dance. Not so often. I don't really use this one too often. But, you know, I usually use GG for that one. But that's it. That's my settings for Rocket League. Hopefully this recording looked okay. Hopefully it didn't glitch out. But yeah. that was it, guys. That was my options settings for Rocket League. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully this helped you out, and you can compare it, maybe customize it, you know, to your liking. Maybe these settings work out for you, maybe they don't. I'm not really too sure. They work for me, and they might work for you, so why not? Decided to make a video on it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you when I see you. My name is Vasterz, aka 𝐺𝑒_saves, and signing out. May Jesus Christ be with you guys, and God bless you guys. Make sure to check out the video description. Check out, all that cool stuff, a lot of cool stuff. Check out my video, check out this, share it, put it on Facebook, put it on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, MySpace. What's MySpace? Yeah, okay, I'm just joking. I'll see you guys though. May Jesus be with you guys, and God bless you guys.